just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, number 16. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Tanner Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Well, they're saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back now at Progressive Field. And starting this one, Clay McCarthy.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the power speed combo, Ben Rogers. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 31st home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And up next for Cleveland, Efrain Fuentes. Gets the bunt down the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's the Guardians' DH.
Designated hitter, number 16.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ahmad Strawberry. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Strawberry with a homer in his last game. That clips the corner. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Basallo needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now the left fielder, Angel Lopez. That's to third. Cabrera gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here there's a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo. No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
James Hahn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the veteran third baseman, Ben Cabrera. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him for the out. So the batting order turns over. Ben Rogers getting ready to hit. Swings here and blasts one left field. And out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Two out. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground, right side. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Tanner Taylor digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Whoa. At the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Eldridge snags it, and there's one down. Samuel Basallo up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Lopez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that. Gonzalez back to work. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Vote. And he takes it himself for the out. Next is the designated hitter. He's 2 for 2. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. James. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Here's the second baseman, James Triantos. Yeah, that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Here's the center fielder, James Hahn. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Boyd Vogt. There's the strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Next to hit, Tanner Taylor. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Hampton. Snags it for the second out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the Tigers retired. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Fouled off left side.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Ben Rogers digs in for the Guardians. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone!
Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the Guardians' DH. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hahn settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the eighth. Now at the plate, Ahmad Strawberry.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing.
Swung on, popped up left side. And there's 2 away. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Lopez in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice here in Cleveland. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And now Dylan Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. 1 up, 1 down. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Up the middle, on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So, last chance for the Tigers. And the batter now, James Hahn. That one pushed foul. The pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And history! It's a perfect game!
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.